Hello, I am out here at 10387 Upper Pack River Road. This one is priced at $299,900. It is 1.7 acres, and it is very important to note that this is an off-grid property, provided that you're okay with that. It does have some specialty systems, but luckily the owner was here today to explain a lot of it. So this road here, during the winter months, it is snowmobile access only. So there's a snowmobile parking lot a mile down the road or so, and that's where you would park your truck or car, SUV, and then you would unload a snowmobile and come in from there. So be aware of that it does have specialty access. So we're going to walk around the property right now. This one does have a lot of frontage along the Pack River. So it's 274 feet, but we'll show it to you here in a minute. So right now we're actually not quite on the lot yet. This is an access easement that leads to the lot. And then you'll see the property line up ahead of us here in a minute. You're going to see the gentleman working out here. They're unloading some personal property from here so that it's not involved in the sale. Mostly the wood and the little hot tub that he has. Okay. So it is worth noting that here this is an outhouse for the neighboring property. This property has its own outhouse, but he didn't properly indicate to me where that is. I know it's back in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So back in the trees to the left here, you can see the property line starting here and cruising that way. So then down this path is the outhouse. You can see it's just kind of off to the side of where the other one is. And then over here, there is a small seasonal creek, but he said that he pulls water from here pretty much year round because all the water from rain just collects in this area from the hillside and then runs down this channel here. And he puts a hose higher up on the hill to collect the water and bring it down here. It is also very important to note that he does not have a water right on the property, he told me. So he's pulling water from the river and using it for his own purposes, but he does not have a water right. So technically that's not legal, but people get away with it along off-grid properties on water like this all the time. So it's kind of standard practice, but it's technically a no-no. Just be aware of that. Okay. The house is right behind. These trucks will come around from the other side so you can see it a little better. We're gonna go check out the river. So we're about midway into the season right now, so the river is about middling height right now, but it comes up much higher in this stream come the beginning of spring. If you see this big rock ahead of me right here, the water comes up about midway through that rock. Okay. But it also flows through here out of a pond when the water's higher. Where that water comes through there, I'll show you a culvert as we walk around a little bit, but it flows from that stream that we saw a minute ago through a culvert and then into this pond and then out through here to rejoin the river. Okay. He has done a lot of clearing on the property to park it out and make it much more landscaped. So we're walking over to this pipe. That is the opposite corner. That pipe there. He said that during the summer, he typically comes out here, clears a couple of rocks to make a little sitting pool. So, right over in here, if you see this small tree ahead of us right here, that follows the property line. And then that tall tree out there is also along the property line. Okay. It's got a little fire pit over here. Now, I will point this out. He does have some little pumps around the property that he's pumping water to the house and around landscaping. Let's see, one of the pumps here, some hoses, that's his landscaping pump. And again, technically you're not supposed to do that, but people do it all the time up here. Hang on one second here. So sorry about that. My headset kept connecting and disconnecting, so you may have had some strange audio there. So here is where the culvert is. That's the pond right over there. So the culvert goes from there, under here, and then on the other side of these bushes, that's where that stream ends up. Okay, so in this shed is where he keeps his generator. He says he gets about, with this model, an hour of power per gallon of fuel used. That's just a little generator he picked up from Costco. So I don't believe he's leaving that with there, so you will have to get a generator of your own. A 150-gallon propane tank that he has come and fill every once in a while. By the way, the sewage is a collection system that he has pumped out periodically by one of the septic companies in the area. But you can't have a septic field this close to the river here, so just be aware of that. Okay. This is his little sauna/shower room. And the way he explained to me how he handles the shower is he heats up water in this, gets it to a boil, and then he has a big old bucket of stream water, so cool, and then he mixes the two and ladles it over himself to act as a shower. He also runs a pipe from that stream over to here, hangs it from here so there's running water so he can wash his hands, brush his teeth, that kind of thing. Okay. So in the house, he does actually come up here in the winter as well. He said that that's actually his favorite season. He heats the place with this little propane stove here, and that passes heat into that sauna room as well. And up top here is the bedroom loft. Not a bad little view, actually. Okay. Gonna head down now. Okay. This is the propane stove that he uses to cook. He just turns on these little camp lights. But he says pretty much when it gets dark out here, that's when you go to bed. Off-grid living, you know? Okay. This is his little hot tub unit. That is not staying, by the way. He's taken that with him. But just to give you an idea of what you could do, he brings up water from down below, fills the hot tub, starts a fire in there, and it gets it warm. He's got his own little deck fire pit here. This deck is only a year old, by the way. He just put a new deck on it last year. Okay. All right. Well, if you have any questions, just let me know. You have a great day.